Hey guys, let's do a quick walkthrough of the eProf dashboard. So to get to the dashboard, you just click on the link here on the top right of the header, and this takes you to this page. So essentially the dashboard is kind of your hub for all of the actions you're going to be doing on eProf. So the first thing that's going to catch your eye here on the left are these big actionable buttons. So you have create a class, create a course, quick schedule a class or course, and enter the demo classroom if you'd like to just test out the virtual classroom functionality. So those are the main actions, but you can also see at the top here we have a few tabs. So we have My Classes and Courses. So if you click that, that takes you to a catalog of the saved classes and courses you have on eProf. You have your Messages tab, so that takes you to the internal messaging inbox. You have your receipts, so you can see the recent money you've made on eProf, and your account settings. So also right here you have upcoming classes. So I don't have any right now, but if I click show past classes, this takes me to the links for all of the classes I've done on eProf recently, and if I revisit the class I can just go back to the class hallway page. So I'm just going to walk through a quick scenario. So let's say you're brand new to eProf, you've just signed up, you're really excited to get going. The first thing you're likely going to do is create a class. So I'm going to click on that, and again, a class is a single classroom session as opposed to a course, which is a progressive series of classes that are sold as one package. So I'm just going to create a fake class here so I can show you guys the workflow of the creating the class and going through the different steps. So there you have the title, your description, your learning objectives. So you can add as many objectives as you like, but I'm just going to do number 1 and number 2 to get through it quickly. So these are sort of the key takeaways that students will be getting from class. Each class is going to have its own category, so whether it's business, technology, languages, you just pick one of those. You're going to pick a cost per student, so this is how much students are going to be paying for your class. If you'd like to do a free class, you just leave it at 0, but I'm going to make this one a $5 class. The duration is going to be anywhere up to 4 hours, but I'll make this one an hour and a half. And then this is really important, you can attach files for students to download. So once a student registers for a class and pays for it, they will be able to download these files. So let's say you can create a zip file of the homework you want them to do, or the post-class work. Let's say it's a quiz or something like that. You can attach those files to this class so that students can download them, and that really adds a lot of value to the class and makes students potentially more likely to pay for them. So if I clicked save here, this would just save this class as a module, but I'm going to click schedule now and we're going to have this class go live. So this is going to take me to the date picker page that's pre-populated with the info I just created. So see the class title, you see the duration, and the cost per student is pre-populated. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick today at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to set the max number of students to 10, and we're all ready to go except for one last thing, is the check to make private box. So on eProf we have two types of classes. We have public classes and private classes. So if you don't check to make it private, this class is going to show up on on our upcoming classes directory. So this is where all of our classes go, and essentially that's where students come to find what's going on eProf. If you check to make it private, however, then essentially you're responsible for sending the class link out to your prospective students. Let's say you're doing a one-on-one or something like that. You just send the link directly to that student, and they can sign up from there, and no one else will be able to see that class. So I'm going to make it private, and I'm going to go schedule now. So once I click schedule now, this is going to make the class real. It's live now, and it's going to take us to the hallway page. So I'll just give you a quick tour of the hallway page so you can get acquainted with sort of the different functions and the layout of it. So the first tab you're going to see is the discussion tab. So as the eProf, you really want to be as active as possible using the discussion board. Welcome your students, tell them about yourself, talk about the class, ask them questions, and maybe send out links for different resources that they can check out. Again, you can see the learning objectives that you added to the class, the downloads. So if I had added downloads, students who have paid would be able to just one-click download the files. And the participants, so once students sign up, you can just email them directly right from this participants tab. So a few other important things here on the right, you can see the prepare your classroom button. So at any time now before this class starts, I can get into the virtual classroom and prep my class and mess around with the different functions. You can see the countdown here. I can add this class to my calendar. I can edit the details or delete it if I'd like. And then here's a really important zone where you can spread the word about your class. So you can tweet it out, like it on Facebook, share it on LinkedIn. And then you have two sort of resource guides here. So one is you can view the eProf marketing guide. So this is kind of just a how-to on spreading the word about your online class and attracting new students. And then you have the instructor manual. So I definitely encourage you to check out the instructor manual. That'll give you sort of a nice grounding on the end-to-end experience of being an eProf, conducting effective classes, and also give you some of the technical requirements you need to run a successful eProf class. So that's about it. That's the hallway page, and yeah, good luck setting up classes on eProf.